Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we are going to do balance of payment and current account of the balance of payment. It is pretty important topic according to your syllabus of AS level because there are many questions in your section C macroeconomics in your structured paper and your last few 10 MCQs in your MCQ paper 1. All right, so let's get into the video and know what all of these is. But before we go ahead, please watch my whole video, subscribe to my YouTube channel and post like good comments in the comment section. Would really appreciate all of this. Thank you. So balance of payment. So the rough idea of balance of payment over here is that balance of payment account is like a record of country's economic transaction, first keyword, with the rest of the world, second keyword, over a period of time. A period of time is usually 1 year. All right. So record of country's economic transaction with the rest of the world over 1 year. That is your balance of payment account. But balance of payment account consists of four more components. So what are these four components? So there is current account, the most important according to our syllabus because we are going to learn this. Financial account, capital account, you have questions related to the basic definitions and understanding of financial and capital account. And net omissions and error, not usually asked, but it's good that you know net omissions and error account. All right. So current account is all the measure of inflows and outflows of goods, basically your trading. Investment incomes, so investment incomes, this is really important. Your income that you earn from investment, that is your investment income. And transfer payments are payments that you give to a country in and expect nothing in return from that country, that is your transfer payments. Your financial accounts, so your financial account covers like claims on liability to non-residents concerning financial assets, and it includes the transaction that results in change in ownership of financial assets and liability. Okay, so this is your financial account and you just need to know about it. Financial account, you should also know this, that financial account consists of direct investments, portfolio investments and reserve account. All right, these three are really important because in your MCQ they will give you a table with all the component. All right, so they will give you components of current account, financial account, capital account, and in that they will ask you what is the balance of current account. So you should be able to distinguish between all these direct investment, portfolio investment and all the components of current account. Next we have is the capital account. So capital account keeps track of all the net changes in the national assets and liability during a year. Okay, so that is your capital account, and it reflects like factors such as commercial borrowing, banking, investment loans and capitals. All right, so that is your capital account. uh, and it records all the transaction between resident of the country and the rest of the world, which which causes a change in the assets and liability of the residents of a country or its government. So I know it's a lot technical term and technical definition, but capital account is all that's written on the slide. Net omissions and errors. All right, net omissions and error is basically any discrepancy in your financial account. So any value that you might have missed by mistake, any faults in the calculation or sourcing of data might show in your net omissions and error account. All right, so whatever that is not defined, all the investment or anything, any component, it is put into your net omission and error account, so that your sum at the end is zero. Then the main thing over here is your current account. All right. Now, your current account, you should be knowing this really well. Your current account has four components, and these are very important as well. Your four components are trade in goods, trade in services, net primary income, and secondary income. Trade in goods are like all imports and export in physical tangible goods. So goods that you can touch. For example, the Middle East exporting oil, you can touch that good, right? But then you also have trade in services, like all imports and exports in the service, like tourism. For example, I am going to Sri Lanka to for a vacation, so I am importing the tourism in my country. All right, I'm importing that service. Net primary income is like all foreign income coming inside and going outside the country. For example, I am staying in France and I'm earning euros and I'm sending that back to my family in India. All right. So the income out of France is the income that I'm sending. So that would be out. So it would be a negative, it would be going negative primary income for France. But India is gaining that income, so it would be a positive or an inflow of primary income. But whenever you talk about net primary income, it is always and always considered for one country and not two. Okay, so don't get confused with the example and the definition. Secondary income, all and any kind of foreign aids and grants given to the country is secondary income. For example, India helped Sri Lanka with $1 billion so that it can come out of, or it can help Sri Lanka come out of the crisis that they are going through. Okay, this is in 2022. Another example, for example, US providing arms and ammunition to Ukraine and Taiwan for all the for the war, so they don't have to pay back after the war is over. So that is a secondary income because they are providing them a aid or a grant. So these are the components of current account. So for this video we are done, and these four are very very important components, because when you have an 8 marker related to your current account, 8 markers are usually divided into 4 and 4. 4 marks for your knowledge and 4 marks for your analysis and evaluation. All right, so in that 4 marks of knowledge, you need to write all these things. What is trade in goods, services, primary income, secondary income? You should be writing all the definitions also. All right, you should also write that current account has 4 components. Current account is a balance of, it falls under balance of payment. Okay, so whatever you know about current account, you are supposed to be writing that in your knowledge part. All right, so that 4 marks is for sure yours. Okay, so that is also important, very important. It is also asked in a numerical form in your MCQs. We will do the questions in a next video on the same. For now, thank you so much for being such a good audience, and see you soon on my next video. If you have any question, you can email me on this email address, or you can DM me on my Instagram or Snapchat on my Snapchat username. All right, it's all given in my description box below. Thank you so much, and we will meet you next video. Bye bye.